A warm welcome to everyone. We extend a special welcome to our guests. We, the students of the Brigade School, are happy to have you all for our Dia de la Cultura. Do you know the theme for this year? It is Spain, a land of stone castles, snow-capped mountains, vast monuments, and sophisticated cities. The contributions of the dynasties that ruled it, like the Iberians and the Romans, and the Moors and the Visigoths, forged a very interesting culture. Today, you will be shown glimpses of glorious España through its danza, musica, and teatro.
We begin with the lighting of the lamp and invocation with our school song as we seek blessings for an auspicious start to the ensuing program. I now invite our principal, Mrs. Suresh, to accompany our guests for the Illuminación de la Lampara.
Sarika pada pagari sari dasa o nanna chetana aguniya niketana ರೂಪ ರೂಪಗಳನ್ನು ದಾಟಿ ನಾಮ ಕೋಟಿಗಳನ್ನು ಮೀಟಿ ಎದೆಯ ಬಿರಿಯ ಭಾವದೀಟಿ ಓ ನನ್ನ ಚೇತನ ಆಗುನಿಯ ನಿಕೇತನ ಆಗುನಿಯ ನಿಕೇತನ ಓ ನನ್ನ ಚೇತನ ಆಗುನಿಯ ನಿಕೇತನ ರೂಪ ರೂಪಗಳನ್ನು ದಾಟಿ ನಾಮ ಕೋಟಿಗಳನ್ನು ಮೀಟಿ ಎದೆಯ ಬಿರಿಯ ಭಾವದೀಟಿ ಓ ನನ್ನ ಚೇತನ ಆಗುನಿಯ ನಿಕೇತನ ಆಗುನಿಯ ನಿಕೇತನ ಓ ನನ್ನ ಚೇತನ ಸಸ ರೆ ರೆ ಗ ಗ ಪ ಪ ದ ದ ಸ ಸ ಸ ಸ ಸ ದ ದ ಪ ಪ ಗ ದ ದ ಪ ಪ ಗ ಗ ರಿ ಸ ಅನಂತ ತಾನಂತವಾಗಿ ಆಗುತ್ತಿಹನೆ ನಿತ್ಯ ಯೋಗಿ ಅನಂತ ತಾನಂತವಾಗಿ ಆಗುತ್ತಿಹನೆ ನಿತ್ಯ ಯೋಗಿ ಅನಂತ ನೀ ಅನಂತವಾಗು ಆಗು 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 ಅನಂತ ನೀ ಅನಂತವಾಗು ಆಗು 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 ನನ್ನ ಚೇತನ ಆಗುನಿಯ ನಿಕೇತನ ಓ ನನ್ನ ಚೇತನ ಆಗುನಿಯ ನಿಕೇತನ ರೂಪ ರೂಪಗಳನ್ನು ದಾಟಿ ನಾಮ ಕೋಟಿಗಳನ್ನು ಮೀಟಿ ಎದೆಯ ಬಿರಿಯ ಭಾವದೀಟಿ ಓ ನನ್ನ ಚೇತನ ಆಗುನಿಯ ನಿಕೇತನ ಆಗುನಿಯ ನಿಕೇತನ ಓ ನನ್ನ ಚೇತನ ಆಗುನಿಯ ನಿಕೇತನ ರೂಪ ರೂಪಗಳನ್ನು ದಾಟಿ ನಾಮ ಕೋಟಿಗಳನ್ನು ಮೀಟಿ ಎದೆಯ ಬಿರಿಯ ಭಾವದೀಟಿ ಓ ನನ್ನ ಚೇತನ ಆಗುನಿಯ ನಿಕೇತನ ಆಗುನಿಯ ನಿಕೇತನ ಓ ನನ್ನ ಚೇತನ ಆಗುನಿಯ ನಿಕೇತನ ಓ ನನ್ನ ಚೇತನ ಆಗುನಿಯ ನಿಕೇತನ
I now invite our principal, Mrs. Suresh, to present the annual report.
Namaskara. A warm welcome to all our parents and esteemed guests this evening. It is my privilege to present the annual report for the year 2022-2023. As a school, we have always moved ahead with our vision firmly guiding us. At the Brigade School, we are here to help create interest, actively involve and facilitate so that our students can script their own stories. There was palpable excitement in the air when we opened our school in June. The students were back in the classrooms with their lively exuberance, and we were all eager to begin. We started off on an excellent note as our class 10 students made us proud by performing extremely well in the ICSE examinations. Manya Sinha emerged the topper and Aruhant Mehta was a close second. I sincerely thank the teachers and management for another year of stupendous success at the board examination. Our students are proof that it is possible to excel in academics while enthusiastically participating in all school activities. This year, we started afresh with the orientation program for the staff. The objective was to empower both the existing and the newly appointed staff with skills and techniques to deal with classroom challenges in an effective manner under the able guidance of our Knowledge and Information Bank. We also conducted parent orientation sessions in the first week of June. Competent counselors conducted age-appropriate and relevant workshops to engage the parents and equip them with the required techniques. A multidisciplinary approach with various scholastic and co-scholastic activities makes learning an exciting proposition at the Brigade School. Let us have a look at some of the activities. Special assemblies create awareness about the significance of important days and their contribution in making us a multicultural cosmos. They help promote social values and students learn to celebrate our unity in diversity. Teachers' Day and Children's Day were also exciting days at school. The teachers impressed their students with their fantastic performances. Here is a small video for you to enjoy. In addition, our learners were engaged with guest talks and interactive workshops. Standard 5 had an interesting session with the renowned author Ken Spillman, and Standard 6 got an opportunity to watch the play Kabuliwala Calling in association with the Bangalore Little Theatre. They also had an invigorating conversation with Shobana Tharoor about her book, The Prince with a Paintbrush, learning more about Raja Ravi Verma. Literary activities based on the classic book Swami and His Friends. The MSA Day for Standard 7 had the characters come alive as students played out their part with aplomb. They presented activities revolving around the theme and also made an exciting audio-visual trailer. Mr. Manjunath who had essayed the role of Swami in the televised version, came for a remarkable session with our students and shared his experiences during the filming. Steps to Strides, MSA Day for Standard 8, celebrating 75 years of India's independence, made our students appreciate and feel proud of our enriching culture and heritage. Confident presentations and an interactive fashion show showcasing the evolution of clothes was the highlight of the day. Students of Standard 9 and 10 came together for a thought-provoking MSA Day with a symposium on artificial intelligence. The befitting finale was a rousing debate about the presence of AI in all our lives. A workshop on cybersecurity was conducted for the students of Standard 6 to 10. Professionals from the organization DigiSafe interacted with the students and addressed the pressing problem of gaming addiction. It was indeed an eye-opener as they were made aware of the magnitude of risks associated and the need to safeguard their information from hackers and dubious individuals. The students and parents of Standard 9 and 10 had an interactive career counseling session wherein they were empowered with the correct approach to handle their expectations in future. The students also got an opportunity to listen to retired Wing Commander Girish Kumar regarding career choices in defense. Winners taste victory every time they walk out there and give it their everything. The annual swimming gala of the Brigade schools was a grand affair with all the 3 schools participating with enthusiasm and gusto. The event was organized at the Brigade School at Mahadevapura and was the perfect platform for our promising swimmers to win many prizes. I think they need an applause. In the track and field events, intramural sports competitions began in the month of June, and the young athletes put their best foot forward to excel in individual and team events. Dia de la Deportes, the sports day for the secondary section, gave our students a platform to compete in various categories and emerge winners. The mixed relay team came first against the other 2 teams from the Brigade schools. Tejas Joshi won a consolation prize for Rang De Veer competition. He was awarded a certificate and a cash prize for his achievement. Hasini Uday Kumar is an emerging chess champion winning tournaments across the city. Davanam Sai Pravalika of Standard 6 won the first prize in abacus at a national level competition and also got the 3rd prize and 3x3 Rubik's Cube competition. Our students have done exceptionally well in the Olympiad examinations as well. Let us applaud their brilliant performance. Netra R presented a working model on circulation, and Yashika C a model on hydroponics at the Vishweshwaraya Industrial and Technological Museum and at their science exhibition. Darshata Shri Das and Stuti G of Standard 8 also participated in a math quiz at the same venue. Our students also won many prizes in the swimming competition organized by the Insight Academy. At the same event, our basketball team reached the semi-finals and the football team qualified for the quarter-final stage. Vedant Allapur of Standard 8 generated a QR code as an invitation for Standard 8 MSA Step to Stride, celebrating 75 years of independence. Ovi Shinde, Standard 5, won a consolation prize for an international level Marathi literature exam and was awarded a trophy and a cash prize. Aditya Prakash and Gautam Krishna of Standard 10 qualified for the quarter-finals of the prestigious science quiz organized by the Vishweshwaraya Institute of Technology amid stiff competition from many schools. Our talented singers of Standard 4 and 5 won the second place in Songbirds, an inter-school music competition organized by the Indian Music Experience Center, and got an opportunity to interact with the 2-times Grammy winner Ricky Cage. Rishabh Polarutu qualified for the global finals of iCode Global Hackathon 2022. He secured the 7th position at the national level and a global rank of 130 out of 800 students. Aditya Prakash secured the 3rd place in long jump and 100 meters at Josh 2022, an annual sports meet organized by the C Group of institutions. Arini Bhatwal was placed 1st in long jump and 3rd in 100 meters at the same event. Anika Rao of LKGB won the bronze medal in the skating competition conducted by the Euro School. Viona Sumant from class 3C won the 1st place in both floor and springboard in the inter-school and inter-club gymnastics competition. Congratulations to all our achievers and participants. They need your thunderous applause. We at the Brigade Schools are inspired to have a visionary founder in Mrs. Shankar and a strong management which is committed to excellence. It is also important to acknowledge the cooperation and goodwill of the parents and the unstinted support of the administrative, teaching, and support staff to create a happy space for our students. We hope that the holistic experience that we give our children here will be a stepping stone to their glorious future. Thank you, parents, for being a patient audience. A magical hour of dance, drama, and music awaits you. Without further ado, let us begin the cultural extravaganza laid out for you. Our youngest brigade, with the help of their teachers, they are raring to bedazzle you with their lively spirit and confidence. Gracias. Disfruta the programa. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your presentation. I now request our coordinator, Mrs. Tekepat, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Gratitude is when memory is stored in the heart and not in the mind. Having endorsed the words of Lionel Hampton, I deem it my privilege to propose a vote of thanks for the Cultural Day of the Brigade School at Mahadevapura. On behalf of the principal, staff, and students, I express my sincere gratitude to each and every person involved in today's program. Without your support, this program would not have been possible. My deepest gratitude to our founder, Mrs. Shankar, for conceptualizing this year's theme, España, Spain. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to Dr. Shashidhar, CEO, Brigade Foundation, Mrs. Menon, Head, Brigade Foundation, Mr. Cheria, Administrator, for guiding us every way. A big thank you to Mrs. Karthik, Deputy Head, Brigade Foundation, who has helped us throughout this program, right from the rehearsals, with her valuable inputs and ensured that we were always prepared. I also take this opportunity to thank Mrs. Madappa, Communications Manager. A big thank you to our parents and well-wishers of our school for your cooperation and constant encouragement. A special thank you to the diligent facilities team. I appreciate our admin staff and support staff who have been a pillar of support working behind the scenes. A special thank you to Mr. Acharya, Curriculum Advisor Art and his team of art teachers for the beautiful decor and props on stage. Ms. Vishwanath, Curriculum Advisor Dance, and her dance team who choreographed the beautiful dance sequences, and to Mrs. Shekhar, Curriculum Advisor Music, Mr. Justin, Music Teacher, TBSM, for training the band and the music team. All the songs were sung by our talented singers under her guidance and recorded at school. So enjoy their melodies as you sway to their beautiful music. Thank you to all the members of the Knowledge and Information Bank who have graced us with their presence. Thank you to all the dedicated teachers who have been our strongest pillars of our school. Today's fantastic performance is a testimony to the unfailing commitment of our teachers' long hours of hard work and exemplary team spirit. I extend my thanks to Mr. Sumukh from Utsava for providing us the light and sound system today, and Mr. Rajiv for the recordings. Thank you to Shrishti, Manasa, Naveed and Sanjay for the beautiful costumes, and Mr. Balu for photography and videos. Thank you, Mrs. Suresh, our principal, Mrs. Berigal, principal of Malleshwaram, and Mrs. Parthasarathy, principal of JP Nagar, for their timely help and constant support. Lastly, and definitely not the least, this program would not have been possible without our students' perseverance and the brilliant effort put forth. Ladies and gentlemen, they deserve a thunderous applause. Gracias a todos. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Tekepat. We begin our program with a musical extravaganza. Spain is a land of music and dance, a geographically and culturally diverse country of spectacular beauty, and our students will bring alive the spirit of Spain. Their lilting melodies evoke memories of a faraway paradise. On the keyboards, we have Anika and Arav. Nachiket on the drums. Put your hands together for our lead guitarist, Netra. The rhythm guitars are played by Nandika and Joshit. For the first time ever, we have the djembe, played by Dhanvi. Let's give a round of applause for our choral singers. The percussion support is given by Bipin and Rudra. Finally, I would like to introduce you to our lead vocalists, Shrishti and Sanjana. We proudly present the school band performing La Isla Bonita, a tribute to the magical legacy of Spain.
so high, ring through my ears and sting like your Spanish lullaby. Tropical, the island breeze, all nature out and free. This is where I long to be, La Isla Bonita. And when the samba played, the sun would set so high, ring through my ears and sting like your Spanish lullaby. Tropical, the island breeze, all nature wild and free. This is where I long to be, La Isla Bonita. And when the samba played, the sun would set so high, ring through my ears and sing my your Spanish lullaby. La 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 la. Baby, Quixote amor. La 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 la. La Isla Bonita.
I'm sure our talented singers have wowed you with their magical performances. Don't you agree? Yes, indeed. The era of Lambada opened the entire world to the brightness of Latin American culture and brought new sounds and rhythms to the music industry. The word Lambada refers to the rhythm that tasted huge success in Europe. People were amazed by the music that reminded them of the rustle of palm trees, the singing of birds, and the lapping of the warm ocean.
Today, our talented artists are ready to recreate this famous rhythm with their unique performance. Please welcome Rudra Vinod on handpan and Harshil Kaur on the violin. For the Lambada, the handpan is a convex steel drum played with the hands and tuned with multiple notes. Each handpan is tuned to a particular scale and has the capacity to create many layers of sound and ethereal effects.
La 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 la. Dear audience, are you still humming the Lambada? Well, we have more in store for you. Spain is a land of many colors, the land of sun, sand, and siesta. A country where Cervantes' Don Quixote tilted at windmills. Think mouth-watering paella, 47 awe-inspiring UNESCO heritage sites, the legendary Tomatina Festival, the art of Picasso, Dali, and more.
Our students will whisk you away to Hispania with their canciones, bailes, and actuaciones. Are you wondering what these words meant? Mira disfruta el programa. Watch, enjoy the program, and celebrate the true spirit of Spain.
In Spain, Seville, Madrid, and Barcelona. The running of the bulls is in Pamplona. I just can't wait to go to Spain. La Sagrada Familia, Alhambra, Catedral de Sevilla, Montserrat, Tibaya, and the Costa del Sol. La Oreja de Banco, Julio Iglesias and Flamenco, croquetas, churros, and gazpacho. In Spain, Seville, Madrid, and Barcelona. The running of the bulls is in Pamplona. I just can't wait to go to Spain. In Spain, Seville, Madrid, and Barcelona. The running of the bulls is in Pamplona. I just can't wait to go to Spain. Popular festivals in Spain include La Tomatina, Carnival, the April Fair of Seville, the August Fair in Malaga, and Semana Santa. Miguel Cervantes, Fernando de Rojas, Ponce de Leon, and Christopher Columbus, Placido Domingo, Francisco Goya, Queen Isabella, Leopoldo, Alas, Rosalia, Nick, Castro, basketball, football, and water polo. Enjoy a game of basketball, Valencia, pelota. In Spain, Seville, Madrid, and Barcelona. The running of the bulls is in Pamplona. I just can't wait to go to Spain. In Spain, Seville, Madrid, and Barcelona. The running of the bulls is in Pamplona. I just can't wait to go to Spain.
The next performance is the play Don Quixote. This epic novel by Miguel de Cervantes is also credited as the first modern novel in literature. Its full title is The Indigenous Gentleman Don Quixote of La Mancha, or in Spanish, El Ingenioso Hidalgo. Ingenioso in Spanish means quick with inventiveness and is indicative of the play's protagonist's quirkiness.
Without further ado, let us take you to La Mancha, supposedly one of the most desert-like, unremarkable regions of Spain. Enjoy this place as it is home to our courageous knight-errant who's ready to save the dying world with his lofty idealism and impractical pursuits. He's accompanied by a farmer, Sancho Panza, as his squire, a unique, witty man who is a perfect foil for his master with his humor and one-liners. Idealistic Don Quixote and pragmatic Sancho Panza learn to deal with the unexpected and the inexplicable as they travel and quarrel through the arid plains of La Mancha. Watch the assortment of diverse characters add a comic edge to all his misadventures. Presenting to you the indigenous gentleman, Don Quixote of La Mancha.
Don Quixote is a Spanish epic novel by Miguel de Cervantes. Originally published in two parts, 1605 and 1615. Its full title is The Ingenious Gentleman Don Quixote of La Mancha, or in Spanish, El Ingenioso Hidalgo. Miguel de Cervantes Saavedra is known for many things. However, authoring the stunning Don Quixote certainly tops the list of his fine accomplishments. In this book, Cervantes expresses his different ideas by being an integral part of the story and by playing a role along with his main character, Don Quixote.
The plot revolves around the adventures of a member of the lowest nobility, an hidalgo from La Mancha named Alonso Quijano, whose addiction to books on chivalry and adventures leads him to become so delusional that he decides to revive the culture of gallant knight errantry, becoming a hero who saves the dying world from evil enchanters and oppressors of the peasants.
He goes under the name of Don Quixote de la Mancha. He recruits a simple farmer, Sancho Panza, as a squire. In the course of the travels, the protagonists meet innkeepers, goat herders, soldiers, priests, etc. These characters sometimes tell tales that incorporate events from the real world, but all get magnified by Don Quixote's imagination into chivalrous quest. Let us meet these characters on stage. Let us be a part of Don Quixote and his fantastic world.
El valor de Don Quijote. Toma a mi brazo. Por instrumento de sus hazañas. Él pelea en mí, él vence en mí. Y yo vivo y respiro en él. En él tengo vida y ser. Don Quixote's valor takes my arm to be the instrument of his exploits. He fights through me, he conquers through me, and I live and breathe in him. In him I have life and meaning.
Ah, these knights errant of centuries past, they rode to face the unknown on behalf of the needy and frail.
Don Quixote's mind is filled with fantasies of everything he reads. Battles, giants, wounds, challenges. He is caught up so much that he gets the strangest thoughts any crazy man would have had.
I will become a knight errant. Forget my dusty books. I will live my adventures in real life.
What shall we call this hero of literature? Senor? No. Don Quixote.
But every knight needs a lady worthy of his adoration. Who shall it be?
Have you seen my little darlings?
Your darlings, my lady?
Yes, my little pigs. Have you seen them?
By now, you should have figured out who is the lady worthy of his adoration. Aldonza, daughter of the local pig farmer.
We will name her something sweet. Dulcinea del Toboso. Dulcinea del Toboso. Dulcinea del Toboso.
Now that matters of heart is settled, let us get to next in the agenda. Every knight needs a horse and a manservant. Meet Rocinante and Sancho.
Meet Rocinante, the loyalty that bore Don Quixote's horseplay. Why, I am the loyal squire who barely managed to survive Don Quixote's antics and his wild imagination. Our knight errant is ready to take on the world with bravery, chivalry, and with a lot of eccentricity.
Let the adventures begin!
The following episodes have been taken from the novel Don Quixote, showcasing his delusional adventures. Merriment, mayhem, and madness begin.
Wait. I have a secret. Don't be surprised if you see some characters change. The story remains the same.
Episodio número 3, que trata de la jamás imaginada aventura que tiene el valeroso Don Quixote. The totally unimagined adventures of the valiant Don Quixote. They travel hard until...
I, Sancho, good fortune greets us.
Senor?
Look yonder.
Where?
Ahead, on the horizon. Chance has conducted our affairs even better than we could have wished.
Gigantes!
Giants! 30, 40 outrageous giants!
Giants? Those are windmills.
They are giants. Their arms must be 2 leagues long.
Those are the sails.
If you are afraid, move aside and say your prayers. Rocinante, adelante!
Senor, they are poor innocent windmills.
The wind begins to blow.
The sails are moving.
Ah, what insolence! Flaunting their many, many arms at me! Doña Dulcinea, protect me!
Ay, Dios mío! Didn't you hear me? They were windmills.
Only someone with a head full of wind wouldn't see that.
This must be the work of Freston.
Don Quixote believed that the dreaded enchanter Freston, his arch enemy, converted these giants into windmills in order to rob him of the glory of defeating them.
Such is the hatred he bears me. But one day he will fall before the power of my virtuous weapon.
Sit a little straighter. You're leaning. Are you hurt?
It is not the custom for knights errant to complain about any wound.
It's fine with me if your grace complains. I complain about every little ache. It's time to eat.
I feel no need for food at the moment. You may go to victuals if you please.
This is life. No work, no toil. Seeking adventures is a pleasure. I don't care how dangerous it is.
We shall plunge our hands elbow deep into this thing called adventure. But be advised, Sancho, under the laws of chivalry, you are not permitted to help me until you are dubbed a knight. Even if you see me in the greatest danger, you must by no means lay your hand upon your sword to defend me, Sancho.
But when it comes to defending my own person, the laws of God and man allow me to do so. I have to make sure my life is safe. Your grace will be strictly obeyed by this.
Episodio número 4, donde el valiente manchego encuentra al gallardo vasco y otro viajeros, wherein the valiant man from La Mancha encounters a daring Basque and sundry other travelers. As Don Quixote and Sancho Panza continue on their way, they come across an entourage consisting of a daring Basque man who escorts a
Beautiful Basque lady.
who is traveling from
Bilbao to Sevilla to join husband.
her husband is
Is about to embark for Indies, where important position awaits him.
yes. In addition, there are two monks.
The monks. Although we travel the same road,
We are not part of the Basque company.
After the monks come their servitors.
Hace mucho calor. I would love to have a horchata y bailamos toda la noche.
Hacedlo rápidamente.
Mi estimada señora,
Para su placer. My lady, for your pleasure. Me, a bure. It's boring. Well, how about this?
Alla víbora de la mar, por aquí pueden pasar. Los de delante corren mucho, los atrás se quedarán. A la víbora de la mar, por aquí pueden pasar. Los de delante corren mucho, los atrás se quedarán. ¿Quién está? En el puente, ¿quién está? Está.
Bravo, bravo! I love this song.
Sancho, those black apparitions on the road, doubtless they are evil enchanters. And see, they keep captive a helpless princess. Either I am deceived, or this could be the most famous confrontation ever. I must undo this wrong.
They are monks and travelers, all having some harmless fun.
You know little, Sancho, of the ways of adventure. What I say is true. Watch and you shall see. Heya! Monstrous and diabolical creatures, prepare to receive immediate death.
bless us, Senor, bless us.
Spare us, senor.
No fawning speeches, you perfidious rabble. Rocinante, adelante!
Ay Dios! This is worse than the windmills. Why are you removing his clothes? They're the spoils. My master, Don Quixote, won in battle. Attack him!
Oh, beauteous lady, these villains are vanquished by this, my mighty arm.
Who are you?
Your liberator, Don Quixote, knight errant La Mancha, adventurer and champion of the unparalleled Doña Dulcinea del Toboso. I request that you go to El Toboso and describe to her what I have done to set you free.
To El Toboso?
I will El Toboso you. Go, or I will have to fight you.
The tenets of knight errantry preclude my engaging you. You are not a gentleman, and thus not my equal.
I not gentleman? By my God, as I am Basque, I am gentleman. Gentleman at sea, gentleman on land. Always Basque, always gentleman.
Oh, Dulcinea, lady of my soul, come to the aid of thy knight.
Arriba!
unbearable. Are you there? Beware, sir! What a troubled day! God help us!
Bravo! Bravo! El honor Vizcaíno! Que viva mil siglos! Bravo! Bravo!
The sword falls on Quixote's shoulder. It does no damage other than slice of half his ear. Valgame Dios! Good God! The basque is down!
Surrender! Oh.
O great knight, I implore, spare him.
Brother Sancho, have you ever seen a more valiant knight than I am? Have you ever read about anyone with more dexterity, more perseverance, more courage?
No, I cannot read or write.
You must know, Brother Sancho, that in such adventures, nothing is won but a broken head or a missing ear. Rocinante, adelante.
Episodio número 7, donde se cuenta una aventura muy rara, which is related to a most rare adventure.
Behold, Sancho, do you see that cloud of dust rising before us?
See, senor, Ymir, over there, another one.
Two tremendous armies come to face each other on this vast plain.
Senor, what should we do?
Do? Assist that side which is weak, of course.
Which side is that? I don't know. The dust is too thick. Senor, I don't see any of them.
What can you be saying? The clarions sound, the drums beat, the horses.
No, I hear sheep.
What a pity. Terror clouds your senses. Retire, Sancho. I am sufficient to ensure victory.
Come back! Senor Don Quixote, you're attacking sheep.
Stop! You're killing nuestros animales.
Stop him!
I greet you with a saludo.
I greet you with a rock.
Loco! Maldito!
Asesino!
Has he fainted?
I think so. Crazy old man.
He killed our sheep. 7 of them. Siete.
Siete?
Gather up your flocks and go!
Vámonos. Échense. Ben amores.
Didn't I tell you, senor? No armies, just sheep.
Once more, this is the doing of my mortal enemy, Freston. He envies the glory I could have achieved here. Oh, Sancho, tell me, how many teeth have I lost?
Let me look. You're down to 1.5 molars.
Ay, Santa Maria! You know, Sancho, a mouth without molars is like a mill without a millstone. A tooth is more precious than even a diamond. This is cruel. Sancho, let us mount our steeds. My friend, the mountains are close by.
Dear audience, you might be wondering, are there more adventures? Does he sally forth again? Well, Don Quixote knew how to imagine, and Cervantes knew how to write. They both were destined for each other. You will get your answers if you read the novel. Ale adios!
Wow, wasn't that an amazing play? Now, let us go from the quirkiness of Don Quixote to La Música de España. It blends the guitar, castanets, tambourines, and sometimes the flute. There is the zarzuela or the flamenco, an Andalusian style music that is the lifeblood of the Spanish people.
Coming up next is a sensational song, Bibir Mi Vita.
Soon you will be swaying to the music as the students of standard 4 to 6 present a dance of the gypsy communities of Andalusia, the flamenco. It is an art form recognized as part of the masterpieces of the oral and intangible heritage of humanity by UNESCO. The accompanying songs speak of love, the countryside, and the gaiety, as well as more serious aspects of Spanish culture. Disfruta de los baile. Enjoy the dance.
I'm gonna dance, I'm gonna laugh, live my life, la 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 la.
Coming up next is a sensational song, Bibir Mi Bida. The lyrics of this song is quite simple. The message of Bibir Mi Bida are filled with calls to dance, sing and rejoice, as well as beautiful poetic metaphors conveying the well-known spiritual concept of live your life in a happy way without worrying about anything. Our students of Standard 4 to 6 are here to present Bibir Mi Bida for you.
Voy a reír, voy a bailar, vivir mi vida, la 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 la. Voy a reír, voy a gozar, vivir mi vida, la 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 la. Voy a reír, voy a bailar, vivir mi vida, la 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 la. Voy a reír, voy a gozar, vivir mi vida, la 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 la. A veces llega la lluvia para limpiar las heridas, a veces solo una gota puede vencer la sequía. ¿Y para qué llorar? ¿Para qué? Si duele una pena se olvida. ¿Y para qué sufrir? ¿Para qué? Si así es la vida hay que vivirla. La la le. Voy a reír, voy a bailar, vivir mi vida, la 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 la. Voy a reír, voy a gozar, vivir mi vida, la 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 la.
Eso.
Voy a vivir el momento para entender el destino. Voy a escuchar en silencio para encontrar el camino. ¿Y para qué llorar? ¿Para qué? Si duele una pena se olvida. ¿Y para qué sufrir? ¿Para qué? Si ya no es una pena se olvida. La la le. Voy a reír, voy a bailar, vivir mi vida, la 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 la. Voy a reír, voy a gozar, vivir mi vida, la 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 la. Mi gente. Toma. Voy a reír, voy a bailar. ¿Pa' qué llorar? ¿Pa' qué sufrir? Empiezan a reír. Voy a reír, voy a bailar. Siente y baila y goza que la vida es una sola. Voy a reír, voy a bailar. Vive, sigue, siempre para adelante, no mire para atrás.
Eso. Mi gente, la vida es una. Ja, ja.
Voy a reír, voy a bailar, vivir mi vida, la 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 la. Voy a reír, voy a gozar, vivir
I hope you all enjoyed the foot tapping number. Let's go from the life asserting track to the blended baile of Spain and India. Next up, our senior students are here to showcase their agility and energy as they dance to the heady number Senorita, combining salsa and Bollywood sequences.
¿Quién eres tú? ¿Dónde has estado? He removido cielo y tierra y no te encontré. Y llegas hoy tan de repente y das sentido a toda mi vida con tu querer.
ना मैं समझा ना मैं जाना जो भी तुमने मुझसे कहा है सेन्योरिटा, मगर फिर भी न जाने क्यों मुझे सुन के अच्छा लगा है सेन्योरिटा.
No desvíes la mirada, quédate cerca de mí.
मुझको बाहों में तुम घेरो, समझी ना सेन्योरिटा.
चाहत के दो पल भी मिल पाए, दुनिया में ये भी कम है क्या? दो पल को तो आओ खो जाए, भूले हम होता हम है क्या सेनोरिटा. सुनो सुनो सेनोरिटा, कहते हैं हम क्या.
Jamás podré interpretar el sentido de las palabras que me dedicas, pero el calor de tu mirar me hace sentir como la más bella señorita.
निगाहों ने निगाहों से कहीं अरमानों की दास्तां है सेन्योरिटा. ये चाहत की मोहब्बत की सारी दुनिया में एक ही जुबान है सेन्योरिटा. मुझसे अब नजर ना फेरो, आओ पास तुम मेरे. मुझको बाहों में तुम घेरो, समझी ना सेन्योरिटा.
चाहत के दो पल भी मिल पाए, दुनिया में ये भी कम है क्या? दो पल को तो आओ खो जाए, भूले हम होता हम है क्या सेनोरिटा. सुनो सुनो सेनोरिटा, कहते हैं हम क्या. जो भी पल बीता हे सेन्योरिटा, हर पल तुमने है दिल जीता, बस इतनी सी तो बात है.
No desvíes la mirada, quédate cerca de mí.
मुझको बाहों में तुम घेरो, समझी ना सेन्योरिटा.
चाहत के दो पल भी मिल पाए, दुनिया में ये भी कम है क्या? दो पल को तो आओ खो जाए, भूले हम होता हम है क्या? चाहत के दो पल भी मिल पाए, दुनिया में ये भी कम है क्या? दो पल को तो आओ खो जाए, भूले हम होता हम है क्या?
La Bamba combines Spanish, indigenous and African musical elements. The song is typically played along with guitar and performers often improvise the verses while performing. The traditional aspect of La Bamba lies in its tune and is connected with the Spanish verb bambolear, which means to sway, to shake or to wobble. Our singing superstars are here to enthrall you with the performance of La Bamba.
I'm sure the song made you all groove in your seats and click your fingers. Finally, here comes the Grupo de Baile, our group of dancers to perform a fusion dance that brings to life the energy and lyricism of Spanish folk and the grace of Indian classical. An ensemble presentation that is a potpourri of hip-hop, flamenco, street-style stunts, funk, b-boying, and kathak. Ladies and gentlemen, tighten your seatbelts for a thrilling grand finale by the students of standards 6 to 8. Disfruta de la fusión. Enjoy the performance.
Bless them when there ain't no stress, and this one is straight for the girl them. Enrique Iglesias, alongside, into the zone. Get the girl them in the zone. Give them the big mouth, China Parliament, there what we tell them on the throne. Locking in just like that. The girl them move on Jack, China Parliament, there. Enrique, sing for them, do it. Bailando, 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 bailando. Voy el mío llenando el vacío, subiendo y bajando, subiendo y bajando. Bailando, 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 bailando. Ese fuego por dentro me va enloqueciendo, me va saturando. Hey yo, push it up. Break it down.
Wow, wasn't that spectacular? That was Spain, ladies and gentlemen, in all its splendor. A big round of applause to our talented artists. They truly stole the show today. Am I right? Another deserving round of applause to our team who supported us behind the scene. I request the standard 8 and 9 volunteers to come on stage And let us welcome the crew on the stage with a thunderous applause. Vishesh NR, Harsha L, Sachin Sendilvasan, Saran Pratyush, Aryan Rachana, and Danush Shetty. Thank you, crew. It's wonderful to watch these memorable moments during the rehearsals, the prop making, all the hustle and the bustle right from the inception of the idea to this big day. Watch and enjoy the actions unfolding behind the scenes. Here we go. This fritar, enjoy.
Wow, what an amazing evening. The behind the scenes were equally captivating. That brings us to the end of the program. We hope that you enjoyed all the performances and take a bit of the sights and sounds of España home with you. Adios a todos! Now please rise for the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तब शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तब जय गाता जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय जय